Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Flow Zone. Flow Coach Johnny here with today's lesson. Today, like I said, we've been switching it up this week. So today is going to be another one of those, kind of like a general session. We cover a little bit of everything today. We're going to open it up with our gratitude. Gratitude can transform common days into Thanksgivings, turn routine jobs into joy, and change ordinary opportunities into blessings. So that's our message to get us started today. We want to have an attitude of gratitude. And of course, as always, we're going to open up with our intention to the flow. I'll also be touching on the differences between a normal state, brain state, and a flow state. So with that, let's get started with our intention to the flow.
Intention to the flow. I am focusing my energy and intention to experience as much flow as possible.
So as usual, we're just going to
I flow.
set our intention and open up our arms to the universe, open to the flow.
I flow like a
to
river.
receive the flow. So the bells are a trigger.
I am flowing.
Inhale for 3, hold for 3, and exhale for 6.
I flow like a summer breeze. Always flowing. I flow like an ocean wave.
We're welcoming the flow into our lives, welcoming the flow into our hearts.
I flow freely.
We flow freely. So we're slowing our breathing down
Just flowing.
because we want to be under 10 breaths per minute.
I flow with the flow. Flow runs through me.
Breathing in, breathing out, slowing the breath down. We want to introduce what's called the hypofrontality state and a transient hypofrontality. Transient hypofrontality, of course, means temporary. That's what transient means. Hypofrontality means that you are disconnecting the prefrontal cortex from the rest of the brain. So in a normal state, the brains are clogged with an overflow of information. We get about 70,000 thoughts per day. This state brings this repetitive, unproductive, daydreaming kind of state of awareness. Whereas when we're in the flow state, the brain is freed from the mental clutter. So this gives us more mental bandwidth, and it gives us more room to experience flow. So now we're going to get from our intention into our 7 mindsets. And the 7 mindsets are the foundation of the flow personality. So again, we're going to go through the affirmations, repeating
Breathe slow and breathe
them together, breathing slow, breathing deep.
I flow like a summer breeze.
This is our intention.
I am
The observer
observing.
mindset. The transpersonal mindset,
I am thankful.
gratitude, growth,
I am growing.
awe,
I am in awe.
creativity,
I am creating.
playfulness,
It's time to play.
and unity.
In unity.
Now we're going to go through those mindsets again.
I flow like a summer breeze. I am observing. We are all one. I am thankful. I am growing. I am in awe. I am creating. It's time to play. In unity.
Great job, Flow Riders. All right, we made it through our 7 mindsets. We've got our intention. We've slowed our breath down now. And we're going to get to the next part of our program. We're going to jump right to let's do this today. We're going to add some dolphin breaths. And so today's going to be a 25, a 30, and a 35. That's how long we're going to hold our breath. Because getting to a parasympathetic state and staying there means that you are aware of your breath control. Breath control is the key to staying in the flow and to inducing the flow. So we're going to breathe 30 seconds normal. We're going to hold for 25, and then we're going to increase that hold 30, then 35. Now take a nice, deep, slow inhale. Nirvana. And hold. It's good practice to say those 7 mindsets to yourself while you're holding. And a slow release. And breathe normally for 30 seconds. So just to remind you, when you're breathing faster than 10 breaths per minute, your body thinks that it's time to fight, flight, or flee. Okay, now breathe in slow. Nirvana. And hold. And a slow release back to normal for 30 seconds. The next hold is going to be 35 seconds long. And the 7 mindsets are intention, observer, transpersonal, gratitude, growth, awe, playful, unity. And hold now. slow release. Great job, Flow Riders. Just breathe normal now. Okay. Listening to the waves crashing onto the shore as we flow in and we flow out. Now in flow, we gain quicker reactions. We have improved creativity and productivity. This is why we want to get to the flow state and maintain it. Now there's a law called Hebbing's law, and Hebbing's law states that neurons are the little cells in your brain, neurons that fire together, wire together. So what we want to do is make sure that we are wiring this new cognitive structure. Cognitive structure means that your brain is actually building a bundle of neurons that represent this flow personality. So now we're going to tie a trigger word to that state, and that trigger word is Tuki. Tuki spelled T-U-K-I. And what Tuki means is that you're going to
Flow,
be in the present.
recall, trigger.
You're going to be here in the now, always. So when you say Tuki, you recall the flow. And you're reminded to be present, to be here, now, in this moment. Tuki. Because this moment is the only moment you ever have. This is the only time we ever exist in this moment. It's always now. There is no past. There is no future. There's only now. Past is gone. The future has yet to be created, revealed to us. Now, in flow, we are fearless. That's because we're in the present moment where everything flows seamlessly and in harmony. So what we're going to do now is move into our warm-up. So we're going to do our Nirvana warm-up so that we can prepare ourselves to do these simple exercises. All right, so just follow along now. We're going to be led through our warm-up.
Nirvana warm-up section. Let's go. 4, 3, 2,
All right, guys, here we go. Bouncing. There we go. Remember,
add arms.
don't do any more than your body wants to do. Don't exceed any limits.
Swing.
It's painful or uncomfortable. Just moving the body.
Low sprinter.
Flowing, breathing, warming up.
High sprinter.
There we go. Reaching, stretching.
Shake hands.
Now we're going to shake that energy free. All that blocked up energy,
Shake
all that
shoulders.
tension that starts to build in the shoulders. We shake them, so we shake it loose.
Shake right leg.
Right now, gently process the balancing.
Shake left leg.
Ahmed. If you need to hold on to a table, a chair, a wall,
Front bend
what
shake.
you have to do. All right, now let's come on down now. Great job.
Add legs.
The legs. Shake the shoulders, skip the neck.
Full body shake.
All right. Now we come up. Shake that whole body.
Open up.
Okay, take a nice deep breath.
Inhale. Exhale. Inhale.
Inhale.
Exhale.
Exhale. And exhale. Great job, Flow Riders.
Step back. Inhale.
All right, stretch back
Exhale.
and exhale.
Inhale.
And lunging, this is a lunge.
Exhale.
And exhale. And inhale. And exhale.
Exhale.
Exhale, arch the back of the ceiling.
Inhale.
Inhale, drop the belly to the floor.
Exhale.
So we're doing a cat-cow movement, a standing cat-cow. Drawing the belly button in towards the spine.
Rotate. Inhale.
Rotate.
Exhale. Inhale. Exhale.
And again. I try to go a little bit further every day, just to give myself that flexibility,
Bend aside.
range of motion.
Inhale.
Try to stretch the side of the body out.
Exhale. Inhale.
Inhale
Exhale.
and exhale. You can go at your own pace if you want. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, and exhaling.
Inhale.
Good. Back to the breath.
Exhale.
Remember, your breath is your anchor.
Inhale.
You can always come back to the breath.
Exhale.
When we are challenged, when we are stressed, we can always go to the breath. All right, now that we're warmed up sufficiently, we're going to get into some of our movements. So let's see what we got on tap for today. So we're going to do some balancing, we're going to do some strengthening, and we're going to do a little stretching, try to get it all in. So today we'll do the, see, we did some surfing, and we'll do some flow surfing because we did flow running yesterday. So let's do some flow surfing today.
Flow surfing.
So what we're doing is we're getting our brain to operate in that zone between alpha and theta. Surfing requires us to do some balancing here. As you can see, still a challenge for me. Challenge to skill ratio. Means that as the challenge goes up, the skill needs to go up to match it. And the more we get used to doing these movements together, the easier it becomes as our skill level. The challenge goes up when we begin to change the breathing. As we get better, we change the rate of breathing. Great job, Flow Riders. All right. Next, we're going to do, see what we got on tap next. All righty. We're going to do the dual push. We'll do dual push today.
Dual push.
We've changed up the kind of the order that we do things because there's a principle called the variety principle. And we want to maintain this change, this variety. We don't want to get the body too used to doing the same thing every time. So as you come back into an extended child, come forward. And come down. So there's a little push of rocking back. Each time you come back into the extended child, you should be able to stretch out a little more so that the head comes down. And so when you come forward on the push, it's kind of like a chaturanga. There we go. Now you can modify these moves if you want. Do full push-ups. Inhale up. Exhale. Back down. You guys can still in the camera there. Make sure that I'm getting my full camera shot. And come up and rock back. So that's it. You can do a full push. You can come up and do a full push up. Come up and then rock back into your extended child. Remember, the key to the breath is the pursed lip breathing technique, where you breathe out like you're breathing through a straw. That way you can control the exhalation. All right. Great job, Flow Riders. And let's see. Next, we're going to do our stretching. That was our strengthening move. We will do the rotating helix. This is a good move for the shoulders.
Rotating helix.
center. Wonderful job, flow riders. Now we're going to tie that all together with our final flow recall trigger. All right. So one final Tukey.
Flow recall trigger.
So when we are in the flow, new task ideas come, creativity is boosted. Just say Tukey anytime you want to come back to the flow.
Tukey.
Just say Tukey. If you feel yourself being triggered, that's great. That means your awareness is increased. It means that you know when your body is out of the flow. Okay. Good job, flow riders. All right. So what we want to do is move ourselves out of that default network mode when we're working unconsciously, when we're just in autopilot. That's what we want to avoid. We want to just be in the flow, in a regular state of being, just flowing, just enjoying life without stress, without tension in our shoulders and necks, without anger, without frustration. That's what being in the flow allows us to get rid of that inner critic too, that voice in your head that tells you something is difficult or impossible or hard to accomplish. When you're in flow, nothing is impossible. So the hallmark of the flow code interventions is about the modification of your behavior and cognitive functions and controlling what goes on with that prefrontal cortex. Now I'm going to leave you with a couple of messages today. One is laugh. We want to laugh. We want to find the time every day for some genuine, heartfelt laughter. Watch some funny movies, like watch your favorite Netflix comedians. Enjoy your children or your pets. Whatever's going to make you laugh. Every day, find something that gives you a nice, good belly laugh. Be playful and lighthearted. Nurture your sense of humor. It's your greatest health asset. I'm also going to leave you with a message about earth magic. And so it is. Magic is made manifest by our conscious thoughts. Our intentions and shifts of perspective allow for magical moments to skip into the everyday. Stop to wonder at the beauty around you, and you may just discover something new. And with that, flow riders, go forth today in peace, love, joy, goodness, kindness, happiness, gratitude, patience. Remember, laugh and smile as often as you can today. Share that smile with someone. If they smile at you, just give it back. It costs you nothing. Remember, we love you. And namaste. Thanks for tuning in today, flow riders. Remember, like and subscribe, come back often, because you want to make sure that cognitive structure, that framework, those neurons that you're building, that they stay intact and that you can easily access them with just one word, and that word is Tukey. Bye, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.